Hi, everybody. So I've been feeling a lot of anxiety lately, just up with all the pandemic things and the meetings about coming back to school in the fall, planning for the start of the school year, just so much uncertainty. And, when we have all of this going on in our lives, we can often find it really hard to concentrate. And I can say that's been happening for me. When I even just feel like I'm flitting around the house sometimes and my mind's in a million places. Um, so, and that happens partly because when we experience anxiety, it really kicks in our sympathetic nervous system, and that takes blood away from the prefrontal cortex here, that thinking part of our brain, and sends it to other parts of our bodies. So, um, I thought today that we would do some stress reduction type kind of activities. And I ask you too, when you are just doing one of our regular practices of just, focusing on the present, like the breath or another anchor, to really approach it with some tenderness and some compassion and understanding for yourself, because, in these times it can be really hard to concentrate. And right now, that's how it is. And actually, this could actually be a time for a real growth in our practice because of that opportunity to notice that our mind has wandered away might be happening a lot. So just, coming to that to our practice with a sense of compassion for ourselves. Um, so um, I also wanted us to think about too, like my brain seems to be so focused on the negatives and all the things I'm worrying about, and we can try to be a bit purposeful as well in thinking about the good things that are happening, even however small they are. Um, when you focus on the good, it's not that you're ignoring the fact that there are unjust and difficult and challenging things that are happening in our lives and in the world around us. Um, but we can have some control over that rumination, and where we place our attention. So we're going to practice just some deep breathing today too that can help us kind of deal with that anxiety piece, and then a gratitude practice to help remind us of the things that we have in our lives that we can be grateful for. All right, so let's go. So I invite you to come into a position where you can be upright, but shoulders relaxed, spine is tall. And before we close our eyes, just take a moment to gaze around you with your eyes, taking note of your surroundings. Really see the colors clearly. Notice things that are completely still around you, like the ground, or furniture, or structures, those things that are stable. And then can you become aware of anything around you that has movement? Just look around without putting labels on the things you see, just observing the colors, textures, patterns. You could even notice how far away something is from you or how close it is, the way light falls and illuminates it. Just using that sense of sight as a grounding practice. And I'll invite you to allow your eyes to gently close or for your gaze to lower. And as you do that, just notice a gentle wave of relaxation sweep over your body as we come back to this place that we know well, being aware of the fact that we're sitting, feeling our body as we sit here in this place. So bring your awareness to your breath. What is it like? Pay close attention to how your lungs expand and contract with your breath. It's a very natural and gentle sensation. Notice how your belly expands and contracts easily as you breathe. Just allow the breath to relax you. In and out, expanding and contracting. Refresh and relax. Inhale and exhale. Now I invite you to take a deep breath and hold it for 5 seconds. Exhale and relax. Take another deep breath, as deep as you can, and hold it. Count for 5 seconds. And as you exhale, just imagine blowing out all of your stress. Now take a third deep breath and hold it. 4, 3, 2, 1. And as you exhale, you blow out all stress you've been holding on to, saying to yourself, now it's time to relax. So whenever in the future you feel anxious or stressed, you can simply take 3 fully in and deep breaths, blowing out any tension or strain that you've been holding on to. It's a practice you can do anywhere, anytime. You choose to be calm. Whenever you are presented with feelings of stress, know your breath is there to soothe and guide you into relaxation. Now we'll practice some gratitude. So just start with something simple you're experiencing in this moment. It could be the sound of a tree swaying gently in the wind, or the warmth of sunlight on your skin, or maybe the experience of comfort from the chair you were sitting in, or the simple wonder of pausing in the midst of your busy life to engage with this practice right now. Choose one thing to notice and allow it fully into your experience. Let appreciation and gratitude arise and fill your body and mind. Now think of someone you don't know well, but who has supported your experience today in some way. It could be the FedEx driver who delivered a package, the person who stacked the fruit in the grocery store, or the author of the book that you are reading right now. Allow yourself to feel how you've benefited from the gift of someone else's work. Allow yourself to feel appreciation and gratitude. We can feel gratitude for people we work and live with. Think of a particular person whose work or effort directly supports your work in life. Appreciate their contribution, their good intention, saying in your mind to them, thank you. Now bring to mind someone you care about. Picture them in your mind. Think about what this person means to you, what you appreciate about them, who they are, what you've experienced together, the experience that they've had in your life. As you imagine them, notice what feelings you're experiencing, what sensations you detect in your body, especially those in the area of your heart. Let yourself express gratitude towards them, thanking them for being who they are and for their presence in your life. Imagine them receiving your gratitude. Now, bring to mind something in particular you are grateful for today. Feel the appreciation and gratitude for its presence in your life. As you bring these things to mind for what you're grateful, allow yourself to rest in the experience. When you cultivate the practice of gratitude, you may even find yourself able to be grateful for difficult or unpleasant experiences. So, if you'd like to bring to mind an experience in your life that is challenging, one for which you'd like to be able to express gratitude, go ahead right and think of something. Bring it to mind. It may be difficult. Offer your gratitude and appreciation, and thank this challenge for what it may offer you. And now we'll find some gratitude for our body, gratitude for our mind, gratitude for the simple fact of being alive in this very moment. And finally, appreciate this opportunity to pause and experience the very practice of gratitude in it of itself, for all that you have brought to mind during this practice, for all the countless gifts in your life. Say thank you. To all the people, to all that is around you and part of you, for all that you have experienced in your life, for all of this. Thank you. Allow the sense of gratitude to fill you completely as you breathe in and breathe out, settling on your breath right here, right now, fully alive and present in this very moment. And we'll finish with a full deep breath in And a long, slow breath out. Gently and slowly opening your eyes or bringing your gaze up. And just return your awareness to the space around you, looking around, reorienting back to this space. You can extend this practice of cultivating the habit of thinking about something that you're grateful for by every morning when you wake up. We've talked before about keeping a gratitude journal. I haven't been doing that myself, and lately I found like I was glad to remember the gratitude practice to share with you because it was really helpful for me as well. So I'm grateful for all of you, and thank you.